Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to adjust your clutch on a CRF or XR50. This is pretty much the same process that you would follow for any semi-automatic pit bike, and that's without having the clutch lever mounted on the bars. So first things first, you will need a 14mm wrench and a flathead screwdriver. Now you want to crack this bolt loose, which I've previously done for recording purposes only, and then you want to take your flathead and go out a full turn just to disengage the clutch. Now you want to come back counterclockwise until you feel a slight bit of resistance. Mine is about there before it starts to get too tight, and you go counterclockwise about an 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch. I'm gonna leave mine right about there. Now you snug it up with the 14mm. You don't want to go too crazy, but you do want it nice and snug. So with this bike, I have the BBR Super Pro kit, and that is the 88cc big bore. The race head, it comes with dual valve springs, a race cam, the 18mm carb, and an air filter, and they also include heavy duty springs. Now some people don't put the heavy duty springs in, and then they run into a clutch slippage issue down the line, and that's due to the motor having more torque than it usually does stock, and the stock 50 springs usually can't keep up with that kind of torque for long. Some people say they've got it to last 2 weeks, some people say a month. It's all different, it depends on what you're doing with the bike. Now me, I use this bike for trail riding, jumping, and now stunt riding a lot more. So this is a 70 bottom end, so the clutch springs in a 70 are stiffer than the 50 and are a good upgrade if you do have a stock 50. But for the most part, you want to stiffen up the springs if you're going to be running a big bore kit or anything that's going to increase the torque in the motor. You want to have more grip on your plates so that your clutch doesn't slip. Now mine, when I first did this kit, I still had the 70 springs in, and even when my clutch was adjusted, I was experiencing slippage, like just coming out of the hole, like, you know, from like a dead stop and stuff like that. The motor was like hesitant, but once it got up higher in the RPMs, then the clutch would engage a lot harder because everything's spinning faster, and then everything would be all right. But you could only last so long doing that before your bottom end is like gone because there's no engagement happening. That's when you want to adjust the clutch, or like I say, I would just throw the heavy duty springs in. It is annoying. You have to take the right side case off, remove the clutch, disassemble the clutch to install the springs, and it is an annoying process. It's very simple if you do it the right way, like pretty much all things, but it is a very it's a tedious process. And but once you have the heavy duty springs in with good clutch plates, the clutch lasts, I'm not going to say forever. A bunch of people will probably say, yeah, it'll last forever. Nothing lasts forever on bikes. So yeah, if you're, like I said, if you're going to big bore your bike, just throw the clutch springs in. It's worth it. You don't have to go back in the long run. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Helps out the channel a ton. If you are not subscribed and you like content like this, please click that subscribe button to stay updated on my future posts. And yeah, keep riding, and stay tuned for the next one.